Look, we had a little... Water tanks are now glassed up. Wait for those to dry. And I also glassed the outside of the fuel tanks. Alright, Pete pulled the thing out, whatever this is, the shaft or whatever this is, and found what broke. This piece right here was totally pulled off and broken. So we got a buddy that's gonna weld it together for us and get it working again. And we'll have a drivable car. That's really all it was that needed to be welded on. So, ta-da! Alright, next step in all this is figuring out this engine, getting it ready to run.
We want to have the tanks in and the motor in, and then we can do the floor. Look at this thing, got the key in there.
Alright, I'm gonna get some stuff rigged up and out of the way. Pete thought he got it working.
I got it down the road a little bit a minute ago, it worked.
Huh.
So first, should be a second. It's not going. Brake already?
You might need a new, like that new rod or something. For some reason it's not allowing, I don't know. He's tried to weld it a few times and it keeps breaking. Whatever that little tab is that he... Did it go in a second that time?
Looks like it's in second, but it might still be in first. I don't really know.
Nope. Still not fixed.
It's supposed to be reversed. Oh, there we go.
Well, that's cool. Got your reverse. You can reverse all the way back. Pete did some sort of an adjustment, and he says it's driving now. What did you adjust, Pete, to make the second gear work?
Just the adjustment underneath. There's like an adjustment.
Nice answer there, Pete.
Like a screw adjustment on the linkage.
Oh, okay. Now he's oiling everything. Well, we gotta finish this truck. We gotta do the headliner and the bottom of the seat. We never really finished it before we left. So we gotta work on that. Here's the lids to the tanks, and I got a bunch of parts and pieces. So I got like the intake and the water fill and this will be the intake, which will be attached to this and go to the bottom of the tank and suck the water from the bottom. And then these are all fuel ones. This will be the fuel fill, which I'll put a fuel hose on both ends, or fuel intake or whatever that's called. So yeah, just all the parts and pieces that go on the top of the tank for, you know, pulling out water or putting in fuel or whatever. So that's all these things here. And then these holes are actually the inspection hatches. Which you got a bunch of these. Will go in the holes. Can open them up and clean the tanks or inspect the fuel or whatever you need to do. So there we go. There's that. West Marine and Sailors Exchange parts and pieces that I had to scavenge. Here's the old tanks. The shot tanks. As you can tell, they're pretty done and corroded. So, we sold this table. Pete's had this table for years. Finally sold it. And then out here, I gotta be careful where I step because I dripped resin on the ground everywhere. So, just gotta be careful here. Okay. So right here are the tanks. And I glassed all the outsides are done. Oh, hi, kitty. Hi, little friend. Good morning, kitty. Good morning. Anyways, and then under here, I don't know if you guys can see it, but there's baffles under there too. I also glassed. Oh, still dripping some resin. Oh wait, here, move, kitty. Come here, kitty. Come on, come on, come on. Okay. Anyway, so I got the baffles all glassed, and the outside of the tanks, they're all ready to go. Just gotta grind them down and get the paint. Which there's gonna be a special. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. It's a special fuel paint that goes in where the fuel is. It's a black paint. And then the water gets a special water potable water paint. So there they are. And then once I get all the hatches and all the parts and pieces on the lids, I'll glass those down and the tanks will be ready. Glassed the cockpit. Woo! Hi! So Pete's thinking of painting the hull now, but you know what? I'm just gonna leave it not painted for a little while. One summer, winter, whatever, we'll paint it. But for right now, I want to get this thing finished and in the water. And I know I have 2 winters to go, but we're getting there. Each day is a closer day. So, right in here, that's all glassed in there, and down there is all glassed. So then I was like, okay, no more, because I don't want to breathe this stuff in too much. So I went one left, and now I just have this area to do and kind of in the back. So I'm going to start in the back and work my way, maybe like, you know, all the hard to reach places first and then work my way to the middle. Cool. Then I just have to gel coat it after I grind it. And then the lazarette. I just have a little bit of the lazarette to do on both sides of the lazarette, and then that's done for the major glassing. And the floor, we gotta glass in too. And obviously the bulkheads, but at least the major parts, this and this, are gonna be done. And that's cool. It's structural now. It's gonna be a part of the boat, so all those bulkheads can always go away one day, but this, I mean, I guess I could go away too, but who would want to get rid of it? It's structural. Anyways, oh, I was gonna close the boat up. Alright, I'm done for the day.